Same thing as last week, really.
I was just say, isn't it though? I mean,
Yeah.
you sort of look and see a running back who you got to focus on, and then hope that the quarterback can't beat you.
Well, you got to stop the run. I mean, there's no doubt about it. They're physical up front. They have a very, senior-oriented offensive line with three guys up there who played a lot of football. We had a good week of practice. Same thing as we did the week before. I mean, our guys have come out and fought and been physical every time we go on the field.
When you look back at McCaffrey's 61-yarder, it looks like you guys have kind of everyone up. Is that expecting what happened, and it's just he was talented enough to get around?
Well, we had one guy who we needed to fold all the way across, to help us a little bit. But it's the same thing. They put 7 offensive linemen out there, and they want to create an extra gap, and we fit most of the gaps. And the one gap you don't fit, he's good enough back to see it and hurt you with it.
How much does losing Malawada affect you guys on the line?
Anybody, Carlsberg, we've lost him for the last 4 weeks, I think. So anybody, it always hurts you.
Helfrich was saying that during practice you guys have done a little bit more maybe pressure drills in terms of 40 seconds left in the game, 4th and goal kind of things to create that sense of urgency on the field. What else have you guys been trying to do during practice?
Well, I think the physicalness that we practice with, and our look team, our scout guys have, especially on the offensive line, I think they've done a good job of trying to take a little more pride maybe, and part of that is us doing a better job coaching them up.
You touched on this already, but how much is this like preparing for Stanford, preparing for Utah this week?
I think the biggest difference is the quarterback runs that you'll get from Utah. I think when you look at the backs, they're both very capable of hurting you up front. Offensive lines, they are very comparable. So from that standpoint, there's a lot of similarities, but everybody's a little different too.
Talking with offensive lineman Cam Hunt earlier this week, he said at this point that the team has kind of talked about just playing for pride with 2 games left. Is that something you talk about with your guys, or you kind of let them be alone and determine what they want?
Well, I think you talk about competition, and being better today than we were yesterday from a competition standpoint. And so they shouldn't be out here if they don't want to come compete every day.
What constitutes a good practice? So you guys tackling, or what constitutes?
Well, you can only tackle so much NCAA wise, but if you're fitting the run right, you got guys getting 10, 11 guys to the football, assignment, execution, all those things go into it.
How's Rex kind of handled being the guy in the middle there?
Rex has done a great job, for a guy who got hurt early in the year with a wrist in the weight room, and then he just goes out every day. He's got a big old club on his hand, and he's really shown up a lot. All right, man. Thanks guys.
Brady.
Yep.